Hey everybody, happy Friday. Thanks for being with us here on Northern Life. Sadly, no Briggs LaSavage today as she's attending an important meeting that neither Hunter or I were invited to.
I think we're being fired.
We might be being let go, who knows. But in her place today, we do have Kendall Jarboe. Northern Life. How's it going, Kendall?
Me. Great.
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
Yay,
you got the Northern Life green on?
I know. Had to represent.
Ready to rock. And we got Kendall here as a special co-host, but also we got Kendall here because special announcement, maybe exclusive announcement here on Northern Life.
It's true.
Kendall Jarboe will rejoin the 4 p.m. newscast. Now. So it'll be the three of us rocking out.
This is your lineup for every weekday night at 4 o'clock. This is it right here. You're stuck with us.
Triple the trouble.
Exactly. Yeah. Look out, everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited. We're excited to have you back, Kendall.
It's good to be back.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a while. I think October was my last time anchoring the 4 o'clock show.
Oh
so it's been a bit.
That's been like 5 or 6 months.
Yeah.
We'll see if I remember how to do it, right?
I've been doing it every single day, and sometimes the prompter is tough to read. So
how does this work? How does anything work anymore?
That's what we hear, as you know, from Hunter. You know, the prompter can be hard to read sometimes.
It's very hard,
True.
all the time.
Very hard to read. But we're happy to have you back on the 4 p.m.
Thank
Kendall.
you.
You're a wonderful presence in our newsroom. You're going to be a wonderful presence again on our 4 p.m.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm excited.
We also hope that means more Avalon sightings at 4 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's not
Avalon can help Heidi Stang go city by city.
There you go.
Coming up today, we're going to be sharing our top 5 lists, and spring has arrived even with the snow recently. We'll be talking about the tasks we know we have to get done this season. And after that, the NCAA women's basketball tournament is on deck today, drawing all sorts of interest with players like Caitlin Clark. We'll also hear why these bracket challenges are beneficial in your workplace.
Oh yeah, we keep saying we're all doing a bracket. I think did you guys get your brackets in now? Are you guys all
sure
set?
did. Yeah.
I did not make a bracket. I left it up to Ben Reed to do our creative services bracket.
Sure.
So whatever he picked, I'm sure it's great, Ben. So
Now, do you get to dabble in both because you're also in the newsroom technically?
ooh, whichever one does better.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll take advantage.
Double dipping right
I'm
there.
sure we win like coffee or donuts or something
I
for the
think
winner.
it's pizza.
It's a pizza party.
Yeah.
I'm definitely double dipping.
Let's go.
With the special news of Kendall rejoining the 4 p.m. newscast coming up this Monday, that's going to be starting. We also wanted to give a quick shout out to our director Seth behind the camera. That's because Seth here is going to be doing his first gig in a brand new band this weekend, and we are so unbelievably proud of him. He's not even saying a word to us right now in our earpieces.
Come on, Seth, talk to us.
But here's the thing about Seth. Seth is a hardworking guy. We love having him on the team. He's a wonderful man. And here's the thing, too. Seth had a dream of being in a band. He has told me many times he always wanted to be in a band. He saw Hunter's band, and he wanted to, be a part of like that type of action. And so now Seth's dreams are coming true.
Yeah.
So we absolutely love to see that as a friend and as a coworker.
Yes,
Great job, Seth.
Achieving his dreams, that's for sure. Tombstone Chapel is the name of the band.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
go check them out. I think they're playing at Mr. D's this weekend, this Saturday. So I think we're all going to try to go at some point. We'll see what happens. But, with the snow, who knows? But we're going to try to make this as soon as we can.
Seth says 8:30 to 12:30.
8:30 to 12:30.
He's trying to plug his band. Love to see it. Love to see it. As most of you know, I need tips when it comes to doing laundry. Not the best laundry guy.
No.
And according to the laundry evangelist, it may be time to say goodbye to dryer sheets, apparently. According to Patrick Richardson, they don't actually make your clothes any softer. The sheets are coated with a chemical solution that transfers onto your garments when heated up during the dry cycle. The most popular alternative to dryer sheets are wool dryer balls. They bounce off of your clothes and linen, softening those fibers, and are considered to be a more sustainable option.
Interesting.
That's what I have.
Oh, is that what you
I
use?
have the wool dryer balls, yeah.
Does it work well?
I think so. I don't know. I kind of noticed with dryer sheets, I felt like they weren't doing anything. And then, so I got the wool dryer balls, and I also don't know if they're doing anything either. but they're fun,
They're apparently more sustainable.
Yeah,
Here's the thing
apparently.
about dryer sheets. Even if I don't throw them in the dryer, I actually don't have any at home.
Okay.
But the smell of dryer sheets. I love
It's
the
good.
smell of dryer
It's real
sheets.
good.
Febreze
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't use either. I don't use anything in my dryer. Just throw it in, turn it on, and let it spin and do its
It
thing.
just shows. Do you even need it?
Hey, I don't know if you do.
I don't know.
How about laundry detergent? Do you use that?
I do have that. It does smell.
Water
it
only.
Smells good. a little bit sweaty right now, but that's about it.
Water only.
goodness.
But apparently don't use dryer sheets anymore. They might be a thing of the past.
Okay.
We'll have to wait and see. I've seen like hedgehog balls you throw in
that's
sometimes.
cute.
Yeah, I haven't tried it.
I know you can also put, if you have essential oils, you can put that on the dryer balls. If you like the smell of dryer sheets and you want to continue that, you can add some scent to it.
I think that's a perfect idea.
Is there a way to take down the static electricity from, does the dryer sheet also help with that? Because that's the worst when you're taking the stuff out of the dryer.
I think it does. I think that's always what I thought they were for.
Okay,
but,
well, maybe I should get back into it. We'll see.
Get back into it. Hunter's has like lightning in his dryer over there. But before we head to break, if you haven't seen this video yet, it's actually pretty insane out of the state of Minnesota. The FAA is investigating a hot air balloon accident down in Rochester. The hot air balloons here seen in the middle right of your screen carrying 3 people crashed into power lines earlier this week. And guess what? All 3 people on board the balloon survived that incident with just minor injuries somehow. First responders are calling it nothing short of a miracle.
Wow.
Gosh, it's well documented on these airwaves that I hate airplanes and I hate heights and all that stuff. But air balloons, that's a totally different story because you cannot direct where that air balloon is going. They're literally just sending it up in there and they're like, all right, come back down when you land.
Hope for the best.
Exactly. Where are you going to land? You don't know where you're going to land. So.
Amazing. They were not seriously hurt.
I don't know how that's even possible. I mean, after watching that video, you could not pay me enough to go up in a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
It's a basket.
It's wicker. It's wicker. What are you doing with wicker? That's not going to hold me up.
You know what wicker is meant for? It is meant for a nice picnic on the ground.
Not for 5 humans up at 30,000 feet in the air. I'm not going in wicker.
They're not going 30,000 feet.
It's not an airplane.
My golly. You throw the blanket out, you throw the blanket up, and you put the wicker basket
down
on Earth.
Yes.
Yeah. You could, like I said, you could not pay me enough to go up in a hot air balloon. You got like fire on it already?
That's the other thing. There's fire involved?
With wicker next to it?
It's like a recipe for...
No, thank you.
I don't know.
Yeah,
disaster.
No, that's not going to happen.
Future Northern Life shoot. Hey, coming up after the break, we got your top 5s talking about spring cleaning. Welcome back. We were chatting during the break there. I said if it was tied to the ground, if the hot air balloon was tied to the ground and I got in the basket, I would do that.
Okay.
Nothing else.
That's okay. There's no risk of going up in the air.
No. Well, I mean like 10 feet, 15 feet.
Yeah, that's true. But then you just come right back down, you know? I don't like any of it. What if this rope snaps, wicker breaks?
It's a lot that could happen.
Exactly.
30,000 feet.
Yeah, 30,000 feet.
Hang out on the moon.
Stratosphere, not cool.
With the official start of spring earlier this week, we all know the phrase spring cleaning gets thrown around a lot. We're all stressing about getting things done or doing something new. So today, for our Top 5 Friday, we're posing the question, now that spring is officially here, what are the top 5 tasks you know you need to get done this season? And let's start with our special co-host, Kendall Jarboe.
Yeah, so number 1, I feel like this is on a lot of people's lists, but it's clean out the closet. I feel like I just have so many clothes that I don't wear anymore and they need to go, so I gotta do that. I also need to buy a laptop. I have had my laptop for over a decade now. Literally, I bought it in
decade?
I bought it in 2013 and I still use it every single day and it is falling to pieces. It's a Mac.
It's got to be pretty thick. Those laptops are pretty
big
thick.
And it doesn't work anymore. I always have these pop-ups. It's like no storage and it's got to go.
It weighs about 250 pounds.
It frustrates Alex so much. He can't even look at it. The screen is peeling away.
Oh my God.
So
I can't even like touch it. Or does it is it
it's
sharp?
It's not even a touch screen.
Oh no, sorry, yeah. But like when you open the laptop, if it's like shredded.
The sun damage on it. It's bad.
That's tough.
It's really bad. So I need to buy a new laptop. I also want to get outside more. I feel like it wasn't a super bitter cold winter, but I still did not go outside very much. So I do want to get outdoors more. And in that same light, I need to decide if I'm running Grandma's marathon or not. I'm signed up for the half. I'm signed up for the half. I've done it before.
Where are you leaning right now?
I don't know, man.
Really?
I don't know.
You've done it once, right?
I've done it once before, but post-baby, I have not run. And I just don't know if I want to put myself through that again. So
you can walk it.
I could walk it. Yeah, that's
it.
always an option. So that's something I need to decide this spring is if I want to actually start training or just throw in the towel and try to sell the ticket.
Is a stroller allowed on the half marathon if you decide to walk it?
I do not think so.
Okay.
No, I think I could be wrong, but I don't think it's allowed.
You're wrong. What's number 5 there?
Yeah, number 5 is enjoying time with family. We have a trip planned to Ohio where I have some extended family that we're going to in April. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that.
Is the family from Texas coming up to Ohio as well?
Some are. Yeah, it's going to be a big kind of reunion at my grandparents' house.
Oh,
so
fun.
It's going to be super fun.
Hunter, how about your list?
Well, let's take a gander, shall we? Number 1 is clean up the yard a little bit. You know, just after winter happens, things melt. You got stuff, you got leaves, and maybe a couple beer cans here and there that you got to clean up somewhere. You know how that goes. Number 2, I always leave my dock in the water, which is not smart if you own the dock. It will definitely break your dock, but right now one side of the dock is leaning down, so I have to go into the water and unscrew the thing, lift that side up, and then we'll be able to walk on it and put the boat in again.
Wow.
But yeah, so it comes with being lazy. Don't be lazy out there, folks.
Take it out.
Take it out if you can.
Don't be like Hunter.
Exactly. Number 3, I need to rearrange the whole house. I want to change my living room up, and I want to move it upstairs and move the kitchen kind of down. Not the kitchen, but the dining room downstairs.
That's major.
It's a big flip that's going to be happening
All right,
here.
HGTV.
The Property Brothers.
We should document this. It could be a little segment on Northern Life.
Yeah.
You know?
Pictures or
How's
something?
Hunter's house doing?
Oh, it's
That'd be
not going
pretty
to go
fun.
well. There's going to be holes in the wall and stuff.
Oh, no.
Things are going to burn down.
You didn't want a demo, Hunter? I'm in there with a sledgehammer.
You're just breaking the walls. Ryan, no. We're just moving couches, man. Please.
That's too bad.
Number 4, I had just started watching The Sopranos, and we actually last night just had baked ziti for the first time because of that show.
Yummy.
It was really good, and so I want to watch the whole first season of that. And I just broke my last keyboard, so I have to buy a piano keyboard to play for gigs coming up here in the next couple of
Were you
weeks.
playing too hard?
A little bit too hard.
Okay.
And it's lasted me 10 years, so I'm very impressed that it lasted that long.
Got your money's worth.
I really did.
Yeah.
So that's a good.
You guys
thing.
got some big purchases to make.
We really do. Let's go. Come
10-year
on.
items that need to be replaced.
And I got some big purchases to make
Let's
too,
hear
because
it.
number 1 on my list is I need to buy a couch.
Oh
I don't have a
my gosh.
couch. I have 2 IKEA chairs, but they're not even nice IKEA chairs. They're the plastic ones you put on your deck patio.
Ryan.
no.
Hey, but I have a bed with a bed frame and a box spring with a mattress.
That's pretty good.
So that's all. That's all I've really needed. I need to figure out all the plates in my cupboards. I live by myself, but I have enough plates for like a 12-person party.
Do you ever have a 12-person?
No, that's the thing. I have way too many plates and I use the same plate over and over again, so I might just have to throw some out.
Do you have your favorite plate?
I do. It's like a little plastic plate with a burnt part where the plastic like melted on the burner.
Memories.
Yeah, big time memories with the plate. What is my number 3? Wash off my car mats. If you don't have WeatherTech floor liners, I would highly recommend buying some WeatherTech floor liners for your car. I'm not sponsored.
Wow.
But if you're watching WeatherTech, give me a ring. Give me a call. They're pretty nice. Number 4, I just want to be better at golf. Here's the thing about golf. You have to swing easily, and I don't swing easily. I want to hit it so hard. But that's apparently not what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to learn a little finesse this spring.
Would you ever take lessons?
I would love to. Yes. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. I got a lot of purchases to make apparently. And then 5, plan more weekend vacations. I think it'd be fun to because obviously the work week's busy sometimes. Just being able to get up for a couple days and up the shore, down the shore, either way.
There's so many beautiful places around this area that you can just go for a weekend.
Right.
Certainly are.
That's a great plan.
Hey, coming up, women's college basketball begins their dance across the country today. We'll be right back.
Well, listen here. The NCAA college basketball tournaments are now off and running, and it's not just the men's games that'll bring big audiences and big distractions as we come into this year.
Yeah, Karen Kaif also looks at how the games could actually be a good thing for the workplace this year.
Get ready for a lot of college hoops.
The game has gotten so good. The players have gotten so good. The storylines have gotten so good. The coaches are amazing.
Meredith Geisler, visiting assistant professor of sport management at the George Washington University School of Business, is talking about NCAA women's basketball. She says it's all driving more interest than ever in the women's road to the Final Four.
It's all converged to make it so that women's college basketball and ultimately probably the WNBA as well has really emerged as a product that people want to see.
That means the potential for even more exciting games that can distract workers. Every March, outplacement firm Challenger Gray and Christmas crunches the numbers on workplace productivity lost to games and brackets. Their 2024 estimate, $9.6 billion.
Whether they're researching and filling out brackets, they're organizing pools in their office, or they're actually live streaming those games during the workday, people are going to be doing a lot of not work over the next few weeks.
But Andy Challenger says the tournaments could also reap benefits for employers who have struggled with team building in an era of hybrid and remote work.
There's all sorts of ways you can get people engaged, and it's a really fun and easy way to engender a lot of camaraderie and morale.
$9.6 billion in productivity loss this year. That's tough.
That's a lot.
You hate to see it, as the kids say.
Let's see all the productivity that's happening down there.
Oh no, it looks kind of empty.
There's a couple people. I see a couple reporters in the
Yeah.
middle there. We're not
hard.
losing a lot. We have TVs on the left side there by the trash cans.
Yes,
So nobody's standing there right now.
Normally
times.
someone is
Yeah.
watching if there's a game on or
Haley
Northern
Rotzi. Haley Rotzi.
Hunter.
Just saying, you know.
She does a good job.
She does a really good job. She's awesome. I'm just joking. I like good jokes. But yeah, no, that's seriously, you'll look down there once in a while and there's like 5 or 6 people just watching
Yeah.
and seeing what's going on, whether it's sports or whether it's some breaking news.
one of
or
our
something like that.
shows.
One of our
we
shows.
want to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously they're not watching Northern Life right now. They should be. Why aren't they watching Northern Life right now?
Where are they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on, folks. Jeez, you know? Maybe they watch at 6:30.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
They're big YouTube fans.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Well, why not end the week on a high note with a good story too? Down at the Minnesota Zoo, a few otter pups have grown a lot since they first arrived back in October. 6-month-old Nuka and 9-month-old Denali have moved on from bottle feeding and are now eating real foods after being orphaned in Alaska, and they've gained 20 pounds since they were rescued. Nuka and Denali are joining 3 other male sea otters at the Minnesota Zoo, which is now their forever home.
You know, we have dogs here all the time. Why can't we get otters here all the time? At least you get a
Bring 'em
baby
in.
otter.
I want one. They're really cute.
I don't know how good they are with kids, but
yeah.
like,
They could play with Avalon.
yeah, there we go.
Friend.
Just tell the otter to play with Avalon. Get out there.
Good luck out
When you
there.
guys go to the zoo, is there a certain exhibit you always have to see?
Ooh.
I feel like mine's like the gorillas.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
going to check out the gorillas.
My favorite animal of all time are penguins, and a lot of zoos don't have
Cute,
penguins.
yeah.
And so whenever I see a zoo with a penguin, I have to go see the penguins for sure.
I'm obsessed with the red panda at the Lake Superior Zoo. Super cute.
The red panda down at I would highly recommend. I believe it was in Wichita. Wichita, Kansas has an unbelievable zoo. Also, Omaha, Nebraska has a really cool zoo.
Wow.
Really?
The more you know.
The more you know. So if you're looking for a weekend road trip, it's quite a drive.
That's a big trip.
It's a little bit.
Omaha is much closer. We'll be right back talking about what's coming up next week.
Coming up on Monday, you won't want to miss this story. We got to go over to Fitger's building ahead of this month's Taste at Fitger's event. We were treated to an unbelievable amount of food. I felt like a king. It was amazing how much
Certainly.
food that we all got. We also got to talk about how the event helped Second Harvest Northland, going towards a fantastic cause. And as usual, we get to eat and drink quite a bit at these shoots. We had an absolute blast, that's for sure.
It's a tough time. And then I believe on Tuesday. Tuesday's going to be the paintball story. So you're going to want to, the paintball blindfold. So you're going to want to stick around for that one too.
Much anticipated. It's
Yeah.
going to be great.
Exciting.
Highly anticipated. Before we go too, a Florida baby's unhappy reaction to happy birthday has gone massively viral. It was Teddy Pearson's first birthday, and his mom Monica says he was just overwhelmed and had it for the day. Other kids check out due to exhaustion, but Teddy was in denial, trying to block out all of that birthday attention. Is Avalon ever like that, Kendall? Is Avalon ever just like falling over, tired, and in denial like that?
Not yet. I think right now she just loves the attention when the spotlight's on her. That's me though. I had a surprise birthday party once and I was like, I don't want to be here.
Seriously? How old were you?
I was old. I wasn't that young.
You're 23.
I was going to say, that's me at my desk, usually. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We'll catch you back here on Monday.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.